Listen to this clip from Justin Trudeau talking about climate change and how it basically supersedes every other priority in life.
It's really, really easy when you're in a short-term survive. I got to be able to pay the rent this month. I got to be able to buy groceries for my kids, to say, okay, let's put climate change as a slightly lower priority.
Yes, let's do that. And even the fact he brought up kids makes us even more ridiculous of a comment. Yes, let's put it as a lower priority. Correct.
And that's something that's instinctive. When the storm comes, you want to hunker down and just sort of huddle up and wait for it to blow over. We can't do that.
Yes, we can. Other countries are doing it all over the world. You cannot view the entire world and all of its problems, all of its intricacies, all of its complexity through the lens of climate change is always number one, and we must focus on it and must prioritize climate change apparently above everything, above feeding your kids, paying your rent. Come on, man. You don't know exactly what you're talking about with climate change. No one has a crystal ball. You cannot project into the future exactly how you think this is going to work anyway. A little carbon tax here, little pollution cap there, etc.
Around climate change. And unfortunately, we have an awful lot of political amplification of the kind of narrative that is directly opposed to that.
So look, that's a short clip. There's so much you can say about that. Again, to the point, you don't know. You're guessing. It's a hypothetical about how you think this world is going to work, how carbon's going to affect the future. You cannot predict the future in any other avenue of life. Why would climate change be the one thing you can just project into the future decades and know what's going to happen? In the stock market, so many smart people try to figure out the stock market every single day. Like, there is so much financial incentive from some of the smartest people in the entire world. They can't figure it out. Look at a graph of the stock market. It's so schizophrenic. I think you could just project this climate change. And then the other thing would just be, again, like the way you're prioritizing this above everything else, man, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Like, for example, who do you think is more credible on climate change, Elon Musk or Justin Trudeau? It's clearly Elon Musk, and it's not even close. Probably by a factor of 1,000. That's probably being generous to Justin Trudeau. He created Tesla. He obviously cares about climate change, and he's obviously put in the work, put in a ton of personal sacrifice to this issue. Sure, he got rich, but he could have picked a way bit easier company to start than electric vehicles. Like, he could have just done another software company. Would have been so much easier than starting Tesla. And he puts his money where his mouth is, sacrificed, made it work, went through a bunch of trials and tribulations. He clearly cares deeply about climate change, but he doesn't view it as the only thing. It can't be above, like, the comment that, oh, you need to hunker down and you can't focus on climate change when you have to pay your rent and feed your kids. Yes, you can. And like, if you care so much about climate change, do so through the private sector. And who does Elon Musk backing right now? Donald Trump. That's because Elon Musk knows there's more to life than climate change or carbon emissions or whatever it can be. Elon Musk still works on Tesla. He also works on SpaceX that emits carbon, because there's more to life than climate change. He supports Donald Trump, who talked on the campaign trail constantly about drill, baby, drill. Like, there's no way Elon Musk and Donald Trump agree on climate change. There's just no way. But there's more to life than this one thing. Like, this is, I think, a massive problem in Canada. People are finally snapping out of it. We can't be doing this. An entire generation of people between like the age of 20 and 40 are being priced out of life. And even other people too, like seniors and etc., being priced out of life, and in part because this singular focus on climate change. We can't do this any longer. One of our major industries, probably our major industry in Canada, is oil and gas. We have to unlock that. You just have to do it. And then let those companies make more money. Then they can hire more people and more, not only just like regular jobs, but high paying jobs. Yeah, so I'll finish the video here, but I mean, we need to get our priorities straight in Canada. We cannot just be the climate change solving country. It's ridiculous.